Hare Krishna. Namaste. Chapter 5, entitled as Karma Sannyasa Yogam. Sloka 7. Yoga-yukto viśuddhātmā vijitātmā jitendriyaḥ sarva-bhūtātma-bhūtātmā kurvann lipyate. Now, though he accepted both jnana and the object, he put a clause in the theory stating that they both are momentary, shanikam, in character. They are momentary. This theory cannot be proven right unless he agrees the knower of the object who possesses the knowledge. Both knower and the knowledge should exist simultaneously at the same time, otherwise there could not be any relationship. Obviously, Vaibhashika defend this argument by stating that the previous momentary jnana, which cognizes the object, transfers the knowledge of the object to the next momentary jnana. That is, some kind of transformation, knowledge transfer happens from the previous jnana, which was momentary, and the next jnana, which is also going to be momentary. The next momentary jnana grasps what is being understood by the earlier knowledge. But this explanation is against the general acceptance that jnana only cognizes what is actually present at the time of cognition. Therefore, Vaibhashika theory is also not right. So, Vaibhashika and Sautrantika both admitted the existence of the external object. Vaibhashika said it can be directly perceived. Sautrantika said it cannot be directly perceived, it has to be inferred. Whereas the Yogacharya denied the existence of external object, accepted the knowledge as a series of ideas and thought. Whereas Madhyamika, on the contrary, maintained that both internal ideas and external objects are shunyam, void, in the sense that they are of indeterminable character. That covers the 4 different schools of thought within Buddhism. Now let's understand some general things about Buddhism. Sarvam shunyam is their main philosophy. Everything non-existence. Everything is void, voidism. Now, an important question that needs to be asked is, if everything is shunyam, then we need to ask, Buddha, who are you? If the response we get is that he is shunyam, then there is no point in hearing instructions from something which is shunyam, meaning nothing, meaning void. And the instruction that's going to be given by a shunyam is also going to be shunyam, which has no value. For argument's sake, if the response is Buddha is real, then that defeats his own philosophy that sarvam shunyam, he can't be real. Buddhist believes in the theory of niranvaya vinasa, or the total destruction without any trace or residue. To support this theory, they cite the example of a flame of a lamp, which when extinguished does not leave any residue. But this kind of destruction does not apply to the object such as pot. When a pot is being destroyed, it does not disappear. It exists in some other form as broken pieces. And this is called Sanvaya Vinasa. So we cannot accept the Buddhist theory of Niranvaya Vinasa, total destruction without any traces. We also saw a similar example when we discussed the Advaita philosophy. There also we can see that when we break the pot, the air mixes with the external air. But what happened to the pot? That is not spoken by the Advaitis. The pot still exists, but in a different form. Now the form it's taken is broken form. Therefore the pot is not Maya, it still exists. It's something that we need to remember, this example that we discussed in Advaita philosophy. Now coming back to Buddhist theory of Niranvaya Vinasha, the total destruction without any traces, we can apply this Sanvaya Vinasha, which is taking a different form, even in the example of the flame. When the flame gradually diminishes and is extinguished, the rays radiating from it spread widely and they gradually become invisible. So it's not completely gone, it has taken into a different form. Therefore, as the student of Sanatana Dharma, which is based on Vedas, we can accept the concept of voidism by saying that the doctrines provided by Buddha, the examples, various examples, the different theories and various arguments and justification, all this can be voided. This is the only way we can apply Sunyavadam, the voidism, from our Vedic perspective by voiding the doctrines of Buddhism. As a closure, I like to mention something here. If someone is believer and follower of Sanatana Dharma, the Hindu religion, they should not be promoting Buddha or his teachings in any form, especially in Vedic organizations, as schools, temple, those who promote Indian culture. It is not anything against Buddha. It is against the teachings that's been promoted by Buddha and his followers, as they have no factual substance. They deny the Vedas. They deny the existence of Atma. They deny the existence of God. So, unless we educate ourselves with Bhagavad Gita, we will be going in a wrong direction. Unless we study Gita with proper guidance, we will think that all religions are equal and good. Unless we study Gita with proper guidance, any religion will lead me to God would be my understanding. That's not right. Unless we study Gita with proper guidance, we will easily be influenced by many of these non-Vedic religions. Unless we study Gita with proper guidance, we will have all kinds of ideas about moksha, Atma, God, and we think those are right. Again, let's be very clear. Buddha is the incarnation of the Lord Vishnu. But his purpose was to correct people who were misusing the Vedas. And the quickest and easiest path he took is to deny the Vedas, make everything zero. Since the Vedas are pramanam, the evidence, the proof, and the basis and the foundation for Sanatana Dharma, we do not accept Buddha's teachings. Their teaching is, in simple terms, the Atma is Sunyam. By understanding that the Vedas are Sunyam, the Lord who is mentioned in the Vedas is also Sunyam. One will attain moksham, which is Sunyam. This is their philosophy. Whereas the Vedic teachings, we understand that Atma exists, Atma is eternal. By understanding that the Vedas are the only authentic source of knowledge, the Lord who is mentioned in the Vedas is also eternal. One will attain moksha, which is an eternal abode of the Lord, and does service to the Lord eternally. So those are the people who have not studied Bhagavad Gita, doesn't know the teachings of Vedas, who get easily bewildered and accept the teachings of Buddha. But those who have read Bhagavad Gita, understands the teachings of Vedas, they will not get bewildered by these teachings. Namaste, Hare Krishna.